back. How much does that affect a player's energy level?
Well, the better conditioned you are, the less it's going to affect your energy. That's why I love back-to-backs. It separates the men from the boys.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Clock at 6. Pass to Russell. And he starts out with a miss in this one. Thomas outside. Here's the hook. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, pulling out the hook shot. No one there to defend it, that's for sure.
The floater. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the three off target. To the wing on the left. To the middle. And he banks in the layup.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, this offense runs so much smoother.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Stolen by Russell. In transition, here come the Warriors. Thomas defends. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shoots. The rebound by the Nets.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Guarded by Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. And the Nets miss again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following the score by Golden State. Hits a three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Warriors trail by 3. Thomas defends. With the drive. Fades back. Off the left rim and out.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Thomas, a screen on Russell. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Get loud and make some noise for your Warriors 16.
Looking now at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. From the line, good on the bucket. Russell's got his second basket on the night.
When you talk about crafty players, you're talking about players like D'Angelo Russell who can find his spot.
Guarded by Russell. 6 to shoot. The Warriors pull it in. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. The Nets with a lead. From downtown, nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
In constant motion off ball, Thomas finds a soft spot and trusts the ball will find him back.
And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
And Brooklyn with possession here after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. Back to Claxton. Pass to Thomas. Here's the 3. It doesn't go for him. Warriors trail by 3. Down low. Post shot, no good. Brooklyn has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Claxton with it. Thomas outside. Out to the right wing. Another shot. And he hits the jump shot.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Christie's checked in. Basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Jay Montgomery. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, Montgomery.
And the free throw, no good. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
5 to shoot. Pulls it. It's deflected. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. Brooklyn, number 1.
The three has become a major weapon for them over this stretch. Great movement on the perimeter. They're not taking any bad shots.
Inside, here's Post, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here he goes. It's rebounded by Golden State.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Pass to Claxton. Screen by Claxton. 14 feet away, and he nails the jumper. He's got 6.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Outside Podziemski. Here's Post. Beyond the arc. On target from range. And the Warriors lead by 2.
That's a look they always want him to take. If he's got space, he's got the ultra green light.
To the left wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Post. Off with the layup. The Nets have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. checked in for the Warriors. Collins, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Warriors on D. They trail by 1. Collins a screen. From the high post. And the bucket is good. Give him 8.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
To the paint. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Brooklyn leading by 3. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Kuminga. With the 10-footer. Christie with a rebound. And the Nets shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Now Claxton. Here's Christie. Takes a 3. The rebound by Post.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Collins with the rebound. Shot comes out.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Christie passes to Collins. He's watched by Kuminga. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. 11 points in the game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Outside Podziemski. To snap the cold streak. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Brooklyn leading by 4. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Pass to Claxton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
And that one misses. He's off on the second. Warriors trail by 4. And it's Gilliard with a rebound. And Brooklyn shooting with confidence in this one. 48% in the first quarter. And here's Collins for 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And he lobs it up. Jackson finds Kuminga. Back to Jackson. From deep three-point range, Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gilliard. A 17-point game for him in the win against Toronto. And he misses his first shot. And so the first quarter is in the books. Brooklyn out in front, leading by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously, and size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got John Collins, and it's Harrison in at center, locking down the middle. Now here's Collins, coming off a 12-point game. Kuminga with it, picked up by Collins. Brooklyn pulls it in. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Into the lane. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
First team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Montgomery. One shot.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Here's Christie. No made baskets yet. He's watched by Kuminga. The shot's good. And the Nets lead by 5. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, let's look now at the small forwards who have been making the most of every trip to the line here in the second half of the season.
Number 48, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Russell's checked in for